guys think?
We grant you the rank of master. Straight up.
You gotta hire this guy first, yeah, your little kids, the younglings. If anyone has any questions, we'd love to answer some before the next show.
Well, better go on first off. Is there anybody here that worked on the film? Anybody in the screen? Please stand up.
Yeah.
And just give them a round of applause.
Yes, thank you, thank you. You guys are fucking awesome. Hey, woo! Yeah. Yeah, please do.
Where's
Come on.
Padme?
Padme's on a date with Little Anakin right now.
What did he say? Where's she at?
I have no idea. But a big thanks to them. Guys, let's just take a moment to consider how awesome Steve was at playing the Emperor.
I know that table scene was really fun.
Okay, so questions for anybody else? Red shirts right there.
So first off, I really love the movie. It looks really cool. And so my question is, how did you guys make the costumes? It looks like straight out of the film. Like, it looks phenomenal.
By hiring a very good costume designer. But in all seriousness, yeah. So Robert Merkel and his assistant, I think her name is Victoria, she made Padme's costume, which was completely made from scratch, and it was a beautiful costume. And Robert made the cloak for Sidious. Matt Dupree, that's his own suit, Dupree suit for Vader. Yeah. We hire the best people as you can get.
And yeah, the clones had their own suits.
Yeah, the clones have their own suits.
Which they were very careful of not to destroy.
What were the biggest challenges during the making of this film? I guess to whoever.
Dupree, what was the biggest challenge for you? I want to know that.
Thanks. Geez, probably the one day we spent with the whole electrocution scene on my back. It was just getting like, you know, because they didn't realize like after a while, like I was like super tired, so I'm like, hey, cowboy. Oh, by the way, this was my official towel boy for the entire shoot. He kept me cool, froze my towels in the freezer.
I had a method for it too. See, everyone else would just crumple it up and get it wet and throw it in there. I would like lay it out so it would be frozen by the time it gets to his face and it would just melt.
There's a lot of challenges though, and everybody that goes like this.
For me, it had to be the dealing with the makeup, because it would typically take over an hour every day to get in and out of it. And trying to act when you got big blotches of rubber on your forehead and your cheeks and such is a challenge.
Probably for myself, I wasn't on set, but as the voice of Vader, probably the biggest challenge would be trying to do Vader with a script that we've never seen before, so we're trying to bring that authenticity, but at the same time it's totally original, which, by the way, big shout out to them for the script. The script was great, it was amazing, and it sounded like something that Vader would say.
For me, I did the concept art, so the biggest challenge there was making everything look like it belonged in the Star Wars world and looked cool, it looks cinematic, and made the script that these guys wrote up with.
He's the only person on the stage that's read all of the scripts. No.
Besides you guys.
Yes.
For me, I think it's just feeling sad when everything was so happy and great on set.
Honestly, this is gonna sound stupid, but the hardest part for me was putting in those contact lenses. I've never worn contacts before, and I had no idea that I was going to be wearing them, and they were like, "You wear contacts, right?" And I was like, "Oh, I can't touch my eyeball." But Trey, the makeup artist, was awesome, and she helped me a lot.
All right, for me it was sitting in my car with a microphone between my legs, yelling out clone voice lines while people are walking right past me while I'm yelling, "Blast him! How dare you! Back off!" And suddenly everybody's like, "Hey, this guy's weird. I'm walking away."
Well, I was a little bit late to the party, but I'm on. I did the sound for the film, and the hardest part for the film was making it sound authentic. I mean, sound is one of the things that if they go wrong, everyone notices. And we had to do a really, really detailed job. I mean, Donnie and I would just keep going back and forth, like, get this difference, make this sound like this, and getting that sound, the particular Star Wars sound, that was really, really hard.
That wasn't demanding at all, right? You did a great thing. You did a great job. All right, next question. Yeah, keep it.
Next question, I just want to say that in the last 15 minutes, you guys gave us more than the last 2 minutes.
Hey man, Solo was good.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You forgot about Solo.
Besides Solo.
Solo's still a star.
Way in the back there.
Can we hear from each Anakin/Vader actor whether or not they like Sam?
All right, Dupree, here and in.
No pressure.
I'm not going first.
I don't like sand.
Actually, when I was a baby, I had phobia of sand.
So Sand was scared of you, or?
It's rough and coarse and gets everywhere.
Yeah, you played Vader too. Yeah. He was Vader in the medical chamber. If you didn't know.
Do you think people on YouTube will figure that out, or?
The lashes.
The eyelashes.
Oh, the eyelashes? Yeah. They had to like spray those, and then we had to darken them as well because it was like too light.
For the record, though, Anakin has eyelashes when the mask gets put on him in Episode 3.
Yeah.
It's such a waste on men. It has such good eyelashes.
Hater. Hand it out, guys. All right, next question.
Right there.
Okay, so I know you, well, hats off to you for doing this all freaking of your own money.
Thank you guys for watching.
Jeff used to make a profit on it, but are you planning to send any copy of this to George Lucas to just pay out? Has he seen it? Does he know?
I don't know if he knows, but
He will today.
thank you. As long as you guys see it, that's really, you know, as much as I love George and what he's done, as long as you guys see it, like it, that's really all I care about.
So I'm really happy with the voice that you guys went for Vader, Jesse, but there was another guy before. How difficult was that for each of you guys to make that switch, especially you as the leader of this project?
Yeah, that was actually really hard because morally, you know, I mean,
You're a good guy. Yeah.
so he's still in the movie, yeah. He's still in the movie though. I don't know if you noticed, but he was he's like such a small part. He's the officer who says, "Lord Vader, you have an urgent message."
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we put him in. It was tough because I don't want to give him, you know, the role of Vader's voice and then, you know, announce it and it got like, I don't know, like 80,000 views or something, and then have to take it away. But at the end of the day, when we went back and we listened to it, it came to a point where it's like, we want to make the movie sound and feel authentic, or, you know, do we not want to hurt someone's feelings? So it was a tough choice.
Dylan's a fantastic guy. He was very gracious and was very eager to help in any way he could.
Yeah, but he did all the lines and he was great. But just, you know, for some of the new parts, I think Jesse did a great job.
Agreed.
Yes.
other episodes?
Yeah, it's fun to be long. No, we pretty much built everything in there. The whole blaster freezing part, you know. Yeah, that was, you know, not really paying homage, but the opposite of paying homage to Kylo Ren. So I hope people enjoyed that. I think we got everything in the first episode in the pilot. So the next one, if there's going to be a next one, will be very, very cool.
What did you guys learn from making the first one that you're instantly know you're gonna apply in making the next one?
The effects.
The effects.
We're gonna start on that way earlier. Yeah, way earlier.
So for visual effects, we use fans from all over the world. Like, for instance, the guy who did, two guys did frozen blaster shots. One is like from the Netherlands, the other from Germany. One of which is still in high school. I mean, it's like,
wow.
You know, these fans were incredibly dedicated to it. The guy who did most of our Force Lightning, he's like 21, and it's me and him at 4 a.m. because that's when he could work, you know, and he lives here. So it's like these guys are putting so much time and effort into that. But yeah, we learned a lot in that process, but we owe a lot to these guys. And we got one of our guys right there, Jack Miller. He coordinated a lot.
Jack Nintendo. Next question. Yes, in the corner. Yep.
When showing Padme and Vader together, what was, since we don't really get that a lot, what was the main connection or exchange you wanted to portray?
You want to take this one?
First off, has anybody ever directed a Darth Vader hug scene before? Took a few minutes to figure out how to try to make it look less awkward as possible. Really, the whole purpose of that scene was a later addition to the script. It wasn't in the first draft, but to establish what Vader wanted, that he wants Padme. So that was the entire purpose of the scene, to show that his desire at this point is not power. It's not any of the things that he said he wanted, but it's truly just he wants Padme. And that's what he can't let go of, which prevents him from fully submitting to her.
Yeah, shaking his hands. Which, oh, did you see the purple? Did you see the purple hue reflecting? Take a seat. Yes, that was me. Yes, in the corner.
Can you guys hear okay?
What was your favorite part about working for the Vader fan film?
I want to take that. Probably shouldn't go through everybody, but Derek?
My favorite part of working for all of this was the day I got the call. Like, you're standing there, you're doing normal work, and I was actually, my normal job is a dishwasher installer. And so I'm putting a dishwasher in this person's house, and I get a call, and I ignore it. Thankfully, Danny left a message. So
Old school.
I listened to it, and he's like, hey, we want to cast you as the voice of the Clone Troopers. Are you available? And I freak out in this customer's house, and she's like, what is it? It's like, I just got cast in the Star Wars Vader fan film. And then she's like, great. Are you almost done? Anybody else? Yeah.
My favorite part was working with the amazing, talented administrators and other leads in visual effects and all the VFX crew as well. But I promised that I would shout them out. Gaetan and Ruben and Tim. They're all amazing artists, and they really helped put this project together.
My favorite part of working on this project is this, and meeting everyone here. This was amazing.
Next question. Yes?
Yep, you.
When you guys, I know that the concept art was came out a while before you guys actually talked about making the film itself. When you guys put it all together, were your ideas more like I'm gonna make a film or more episodic? When did that start to go into your mind and saying, oh, I'm gonna make an episodic
We never were going to make an episodic kind of thing. So it was supposed to be a film, and we ran the numbers and we came to just a little over $1 million Canadian. So we ran a Kickstarter before ever talking to Lucasfilm, and we raised 70 grand, but none of that money ever came to us because the rule with Kickstarter is you got to hit that million or you don't get any of it. So we didn't really hit it, and we messaged Lucasfilm, and they emailed us back and they're like, okay, yeah, we know what you're doing, blah, 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 but you can't make money from it. So we're like, I don't have $1 million. So Danny came with the idea, why don't you do installments, episodes? And so we broke it down and we made episode 1. So that's how it happened. We got time for maybe like 1 or 2 more questions until the next batch comes in. Yeah.
How do you finally feel seeing it completed and seeing the turnout and getting all the feedback you're getting?
Feels great. It's really surreal. I hoped everyone would like it, and so far, it's the second showing, so you guys are the first to see it before anyone online, and it feels amazing to have the cast and crew and everything it worked.
All right, one more question.
More of a comment, but I just gotta say, as a Star Wars fan, that you've gone above and beyond and just fulfilled not only my desires, but I think the most perfect. I can't get the word out. The most perfect film for Star Wars film I've ever seen, and I just gotta thank you for everything.
None of this could have been done without this guy and everyone else here and everyone else that you haven't seen. So, big round of applause for them, please. That's all the time we have for this showing. I guess the next batch is coming in.
If you want we have limited amounts of little posters. If you do want them, have it up.
Thank you for coming, everybody.